Oh, that smells so good. So, so good. So this is our black-eyed peas going there. Let's pull some up. There we go. Woo. It's New Year's Day, and for me, because I'm from New Orleans, that means one thing at least, and that is that I'll be making black-eyed peas. And with that, I'm always needing something green. So because the tradition and the superstitions in New Orleans tell you that if you don't eat your black-eyed peas on New Year's, you're not going to have luck for the year. And if you don't eat your greens, you're not going to have money. So we could all use some extra luck and money this year, so why not? And it just tastes good. So this year for the greens, sometimes I do cabbage, sometimes I do collards or spinach or anything. But this year I'm going to be using some cabbage, and because I have the Johnsonville Brats, I'm going to cook those up. They've got some onions, and we're going to use some hard apple cider instead of beer to get those cooked. And then we're gonna turn them into a little like a little roll, like a little cabbage roll. So we're experimenting. We'll see how this goes. So we got our onion started here in the pan in my beautiful cast iron, which actually I have a story that I will tell you in just a minute while I get these started. Thanks, Chris and Carrie, for the gift of sausage. I love this. We've got the Johnsonville original brats today, and so they're getting ready to go into their new temporary home over here in the pan. But looking forward to trying this. We're going to do something a little different with them today. Okay, so while the onions are doing their thing in the pan, I mentioned beautiful cast iron because as a kid I can remember my mom's neighbor knocking on the door and bringing over a giant cast iron Dutch oven. The thing like weighs more than I probably lift at the gym, and the lid had like these little spiky things, and like it was like the Iron Maiden of Dutch ovens. I don't know. It was gigantic. It was really kind of scary, but also a very lovely cast iron skillet. And she told my mother, she said, I have cooked 3 meals a day for my husband for 30 years, and I have cooked my last meal because he has never said thank you. So, listen, show some gratitude, say thank you, especially if somebody's making you some good food. So, all right, we're about ready to put those lovely Johnsonville sausages. They're the original brats. We're going to pop those in there, and then we'll see what happens next. Look at those patterns. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Start over. That's really cool. Look at all those little bumps and ridges and stuff. Those are going to be great. So I blanched the Savoy cabbage that we looked at earlier. It's really pretty. I'm thinking it looks kind of brainy, so maybe in addition to bringing money, maybe it'll make me smarter. I don't know. All right. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is cut some of this big stem out of here, because that's kind of hard to eat. Not gonna help us with our process here. Okay. And then I'm going to put some mustard. This is some Dijon. Okay. And it's now a little bit funny shaped because it's got the piece cut out, but we're going to deal with that. And then we're going to take our beautiful brat, and we're going to kind of, I almost forgot. We're going to put some of our onions that we cooked with the brats and with the hard apple cider that we used instead of beer, which I tasted them and I think that was a really good choice. So we did that. So then we are just going to take this and we're going to roll him up. Like that. Look how pretty he is. Look at that. It's like a little brat spring roll. And I'm just going to cut this little piece of cabbage off, I think. And there we go. And then we'll put him on the plate. And look at that. Voila. Voila.